After years of living in peace and happiness in the oasis with Timon and Pumbaa, Simba had almost forgotten about his old troubles. Life there was simple and carefree. They ate whatever they found and sang their favorite song, Hakuna Matata, which means no worries. But despite this peaceful life, something deep inside Simba was troubling him, a sense of responsibility toward his land and his people. One day, while Simba was resting on a high rock, gazing at the sky, he remembered his father Mufasa and saw his face in the clouds. Suddenly, he heard his father's voice whispering to him from the heavens, "Simba, the time has come. You must reclaim your rightful place as king. Injustice cannot continue." A wave of courage surged through Simba, but at the same time, he doubted himself. He feared that he had lost his strength and couldn't face Scar alone. When he told Timon and Pumbaa about his decision, their reaction was unexpected. Timon, always afraid of the slightest problems, screamed in panic, "Oh no, this is crazy! Simba, can't you see what you're about to do? We're going back to danger and trouble." But he didn't expect the support from Pumbaa, who with great bravery said, "We're with you, Simba. Don't worry. Scar may be strong, but our strength lies in unity and friendship." Those words were enough to restore Simba's confidence. He felt that he was no longer facing this challenge alone. The three of them set out on a challenging journey toward Simba's old homeland. As they got closer, signs of destruction started to appear. The land had dried up, and the trees, once green and beautiful, were now withered and yellow. The animals, who used to roam freely and happily, were now thin and sad. Fear filled the hearts of everyone, as Scar and his army of hyenas had made life unbearable. When Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa arrived at the foot of Pride Rock, they knew they had to think smart and strategize. Facing Scar and his army of hyenas directly wasn't going to be easy. Simba began observing the area from a distance, trying to understand his enemy's weaknesses. This is where the genius of Timon and Pumbaa came into play. They decided to turn their fear into a weapon, coming up with a plan based on distraction and deception. Timon suggested, "What if we try to confuse the hyenas? We know how to grab attention in a funny way." And indeed, everyone agreed to execute the plan. On the night Simba decided to attack, he and his friends snuck cautiously into Pride Lands. Timon and Pumbaa started their distraction plan by dressing in ridiculous outfits and drawing the hyenas' attention with strange songs and dances. Thanks to this distraction, Simba was able to sneak inside without being noticed. When Simba finally confronted his uncle Scar, the encounter was filled with tension. Scar initially tried to play mind games, attempting to convince Simba and the animals that he wasn't responsible for the destruction, that it was Simba himself who brought ruin when he left Pride Lands. But Simba was no longer the young cub who could be easily fooled. He stood confidently and said, "I am here to restore justice and reclaim what belonged to my father." A fierce battle erupted between Simba and Scar, with Scar using all his strength and dirty tricks to defeat Simba. But he didn't realize that Simba had learned much during his absence. The power of friendship and support from Timon and Pumbaa was the true source of his strength. In a crucial moment, Simba managed to gain control and knock Scar off Pride Rock, ending his reign of tyranny forever. After the battle, peace returned to Pride Lands. The rains came back, and the animals started to return to their normal lives. Simba, now the new king, stood on Pride Rock and let out a mighty roar, signaling the start of a new era of peace and prosperity.